Hi, I'll make this quick. I'm doing quick reviews before I go out of town next week, and excuse my appearance, I've been out shopping all day for my trip. So anyway, very quickly, this is Guess Dare, and I got this at Burlington today for $9.99, and I don't regret it at all. Yes, it's very intimate and it's very mild sillage, but it's totally worth it at $9.99. This is a beautiful feminine fragrance. A lot of people I read on Fragrantica, well, let me say first too, here's the box. Very Guess style with the angles and flashiness. I'm wearing a Guess jacket. Two of my favorite jackets are Guess, and I used to love Guess jeans back in the day because they fit me so well. I love this jacket too. Anyway, and the bottle, yes, this is like cheap plastic on top, but it's like, this will look really pretty on a vanity because it's so flashy and sexy and girly and womanly. And then it's got the pretty angles kind of cut into the bottle, which is really catches the light. I think this is really pretty, actually, just like the fragrance is really pretty. There's a lot of jasmine in it, which is why I think people on Fragrantica compare it to J'adore. I have J'adore, and there's some similarities. I'm trying to be really quick. And that's because of the jasmine, no doubt. But this is, to me, J'adore is a little bit of a mature fragrance. This is similar to J'adore with the jasmine. However, let me read you the notes. The top notes are kumquat, pear blossom, lemon blossom. Middle notes are cactus flower, jasmine, wild rose. And base notes are musk, woody notes, which I think they mean the blonde wood notes, and coconut. So, to me, this is it is a woody floral. It came out in 2014. But the kumquat and the lemon blossom, to me, with the rose, is almost like a fruity, citrusy champagne, if you can imagine that. The base notes are very subtle with the wood and the coconut and the musk. Barely there is like just enough to give it almost like a creaminess and just a very subtle light woodiness. This is mostly a bright, bubbly, to me, bubbly, floral. So I don't think this has any age. I think you could wear this summer and winter. I really, really like it. This is really pretty. This is a very pretty, feminine fragrance, and it's girly yet sexy. I don't think it has any age at all, and I don't mind continuously spraying it. I don't know if you saw that. Oh my God, that's so fruity in the beginning, but then it's like more of a creamy, citrusy, floral champagne. And as it dries, you get just a hint of like a creamy, soft, musky wood. But as I said, I read a lot of the reviewers too said, please make it last longer because it's a great fragrance. And someone else had said, people love it. It's a compliment getter when they're close enough to you to smell it. I don't regret this at all. Love it. I suggest it. If you don't like jasmine, this isn't super jasmine like J'adore, but the jasmine's in it. I like to watch Curly Scents and the two guys that she does reviews with, and I noticed that they are both fans of jasmine. I like to listen to what men have to say also, especially Jacquemin, I think his name is. Oh gosh, it's just so pretty. The jasmine's elegant. The woods and coconut are just creamy, just barely soft enough there. But the fruitiness and the citrusiness give it a playfulness too. And if you don't want to overwhelm people, this would be a good one. But when they're close to you, I do feel like this would be a compliment getter, and it's just super feminine. So that's that. I only have one other guess. Look how pretty it would look just sitting. I'd set, just... I think this looks good with like sitting amongst other bottles. It's very, very flashy, but sexy and girly with a little chain, much like the Juicy Couture chains, which I love this Juicy Couture. The only other guest fragrance I have is this one, and I got this one at TJMAXX for like $8 because it was missing the cap. This is totally different than this, but I'm going to have to get more guest fragrances because I like both of these. This is the Seductive Noir, which is, it matches the bottle and the name. This is definitely more of a nighttime darker fragrance, but I really like this one too. And this one does last quite a while. This has a little bit of a sillage, maybe if there was a breeze blowing across you, but it's in no way loud. And I feel like to get that initial flirty bubbliness of it, you'd have to reapply probably every 2-3 or so hours. But on your skin and on your clothes, it's still going to be present some, probably for, probably on your skin and on your clothes. I would guess maybe like 5 or 6 hours. But that initial burst of fizziness is, and femininity is just so pretty. I really like this. So I suggest it. That's all.